So I'm going to start recording now. All right. Well, I don't have to introduce myself because I see that we right now we are how many? We are 11. You students, you are 10. So I see that the majority of you already know me. I don't know who is iPhone, so you know, but I can see the majority of the names here. It is important that when you go into Zoom, that you change the name, like you put your real name, the first name, so we can know who you are. Because maybe your camera is not active, but if I see your name, I know who you are, you know, which is the most important. But I can see, I'm not gonna say how are you, because you know how we are doing now in this situation with the pandemic and all that. But as far as I can see, you are fine. You are fine because I see that you don't have COVID, none of you, right? Do you?
You haven't.
Right, right, right. But yeah, I'm glad that you're here. We are 16 in total. So we are 16 and right now we have 10, so we are only missing 6 people, so that's good. If they missed the meeting just because they didn't know, they will have the chance to see or watch whatever we're saying here. The meeting of today is not to teach. This is just a welcome meeting. I told you it was going to be brief. And this is just to, you know, so you can see me and you know that I'm active all the time. And just to explain to you how we're going to work. I don't know if you took classes with me online or if this is the first time. I don't
For
remember.
me, it's the first time.
First time. Well,
With me, it's the first
I
time.
guess that for the majority is the first time, huh? Okay. Well, let me tell you that I'm not a crazy teacher when we are teaching online. It is almost the same thing that I do online as the one that I do when we are physically in the classroom. The only thing is that we're not gonna spend so long together on the meetings because you know that we get tired and we have a lot of distractions if we are in a video conference for a long time. Okay, now the name of this subject, do you know the name of this subject? Who knows? Who knows that? What's the name of this?
The
History of
history
English.
of English.
Right, so the history of English language, right? Okay, so here we are going to learn, first, we're going to learn general aspects of language, right? What is language, how it emerged, the components of language. And when we say the components, we are not talking about specifically about English. This is just a general overview that can be applied to any language. Then, so that means that we're going to start from a general perspective in terms of what a language is and what it represents. And then we're gonna go to the specific part. We're going to focus on English. We're gonna focus on how was that English emerged? Who were the first people who used English? Where, I mean, in what part of the world was the English emerged? In what year? What things happened? How was English at the beginning? And how is English at the end? There is a lot of material, and I have to tell you, we are going to use a book, and the way that we are going to work is the following. We are going to have, if I'm speaking too fast, and if you cannot listen to me, let me know so I can speak slower. Do
It's
you
okay,
have,
teacher. You may continue.
is okay?
It's okay.
Yeah, you may
Uh,
continue.
all right. It's not because I speak good English. It's because I have Spanish accent and you can understand what I say, you know? So here we go. Yes, that's what it is. All right. So as I was saying, we are going to talk about English in deep. And the way that we are going to work is we're going to work week by week. Okay. For example, you're going to imagine that we are going to the university and that we are working week by week. We are meeting one time during the week. So that time during the week, we're gonna talk about the, for example, if today I tell you, we're gonna study this chapter. So I'm gonna give you a few questions from the chapter. You're gonna study the questionnaire. The questionnaire that I'm going to give you is only for you to read, just not to force you, to encourage you to read the book and study a little bit. So when we meet the following week, we're going to discuss the answers of those questions. I'm gonna ask questions, not only the ones that are in the questionnaire, but I'm also gonna ask more questions to see if you really read the material. That's one way. That is the basis of how we are going to work. We're gonna work through questionnaires. I'm gonna give you one questionnaire, for example, today, when we finish, or tomorrow, and in the next week, we're gonna socialize, we're gonna talk, we're gonna discuss about that material. And as you know, we're gonna have 3 exams. You're used to this. We're gonna have a first partial, a second partial, we're gonna have the final exam. Now, what I have to tell you is that now we are going to change a little bit. What we are going to do is the exams are going to have in total 60 points. You're gonna have 20 points for the first, 20 points for the second, and 20 points for the final exam. Then the other 40 points, you know that we have 10, that is for the assistance and for the participation here in the meetings, right? And we have 30. Those 30 points, what we are going to do is that we are going to distribute them. If I give you a homework, a questionnaire for next week, it might be worth 5 points, 3 points. If you don't do it, you lose the points, you know? Let me see if I can find something here so I can show you the way that we are going to be working. I mean, the structure that we are going to follow in the work. Give me 1 second here. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Hold on. Okay. Let me see where I put that. See if I can find it. Well, I don't see it. Just give me a sec. You know, sometimes we have so many things in the computer and we, where is it? I don't know where I put it. I honestly tell you that I moved it from where it was. Hold on. This is really strange. I had this document in the desktop and now I don't see it. Well, maybe I moved it by mistake, but let me see if I can get, it's only an example that I want to show you of how we are going to follow the activities. Let me see if we, okay, I have, all right. I have one here. It's not from, just give me a second. It is crazy. Oh, I found it. I found it. Okay. Okay, where is history? Okay, I have to cover this. Hold on, because I don't want you to see the names of these people from the last period of classes. Okay. All right, good. Okay, let me show you then what I'm trying to tell you, okay? This is from the past, from the last semester, okay? This is not from now. I just got this to show you an example of how we are going to be working. This is what I'm telling you. Look, we're gonna work this way. You're gonna have, is it this one? Yes. This is what you're gonna have. Look, you're gonna have one exam, right? That's the first partial. You see 20 points. Then we have a second exam, which is the second partial, 20 points for that. And we have a final exam. I gave them 25 here because the last period of classes was shorter than this one. But for you, this is gonna be 20 points, okay? In the long run, we'll see how we deal with that, but it's gonna be 20. Now check this. Here are the homeworks, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you see? All of them have 5 points worth. So that means if this week you have to do the homework from chapter 1 and you don't do it, you know that you're going to lose 5 points and there is no way to get it back. There is no recovery way, because I'm going to give you 1 week for you to do this homework. If you don't do it during that week, you lose the points. Of course, if you have an accident or if you sick, if you get COVID, that's something different, right? But you have to let me know first. It's not that you're gonna get sick or that you have an accident, and then when the due date passes is when you're gonna tell me, I was sick, I had an accident. No, you have to tell me during this time, because then I'm gonna say, oh, I don't believe you. You have to tell me before, not now. And that's the way that we are going to work. You will have to do some presentations, but the presentations, we're gonna talk about that later, don't worry about that. It's gonna be easy for you. The presentations are going to be maybe in groups, maybe individually. I'm still thinking about the presentations, but we have everything structured here, how we're going to do it. And that's it. We're gonna have then the meetings that we're going to have are not gonna be more than 1 hour. This subject is from 4 to 7. So I decided to set the meeting for 6 p.m. because I know that maybe you're working. I know that if we were in normal conditions, you had to go to the university, but I don't know how things are going now. And as we are home, then I put it for 6 because I know the majority of people are home at that time. And we have the WhatsApp group also. If you have a question, if there is something that you don't understand, then you're gonna have the WhatsApp group and you can ask there. If I don't answer you, maybe another person is going to answer for me in my place. I also, just to finish, I'm about to finish, just in case if you have a question, you will have your turn to talk. Let me go into the OEM platform, just 1 second here. Just give me a moment. I'm just logging in. I know that you see me that I'm frozen, but just bear with me. Oh, just to let you know, yes, the subject is completely in English. You know me, so it's not a surprise for you. Well, if you feel that there is something that you don't understand, right? If I say something that you say, oh, I didn't understand what he said. If you need me to say it in Spanish, you can tell me, teacher, say it in Espanol, and I can say it in Spanish. That's not a problem for me, okay? But you need to know that 98, 95% of the time, I'll be in English, everything. Okay, so let me show you. This is the interface, I guess. That's how people from informatics, is it? That's the name of it? I don't know. So this is my main page here, as you can see. Now, as you haven't taken classes with me before, I don't know if you manage the platform. I don't know, but that's okay. I'm just gonna go very quick to show you how we're gonna work. This is the way that I see it. It is a little bit different when I go into here than what you see, but here you can notice that it is almost the same as the way you have it. You have there the subjects, you have your picture, your name, you have here the personal information, your email, etc. So when you go here, as you saw in the video that I sent, you're going to see the subjects, right? So this is where you have to go to find my homeworks and whatever we do. You click on there, and here you're gonna see it this way, or maybe you don't see it that way, I don't know. You're gonna see it like this, and you're gonna go into history. Okay, so I go into history, and when I'm in history, you have to go to content. You see? Here in the left, on the left, sorry. So you click on content, and here you see that I already put there the first week. The first week started on January 11th and is going to finish in January 16th, right? Now, you don't see anything here because you have to click on it. If you click on that, it's gonna pop up, it's gonna open, and then you're gonna see the different things that I have put there for you. You see? There is a forum in here where you have to introduce yourself. Okay, here you have the welcome. You see here in the welcome, you have the WhatsApp group. You only click on there and you join to the WhatsApp group. That's what I'm saying, that many students are writing me on WhatsApp and asking me, teacher, do you have a WhatsApp group? I say, okay, but go to the platform because the WhatsApp group is there already, right? Now, let me just go back to content. Let me click again and let me show you here that we already have a discussion. You see, if you haven't seen it, you still have time to do it. So you still, you can see here that I said that you have to give some information about you, something that you want to share, right? You decide if it is your name, address, residence, whatever. And as you can see, many of you, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people have responded. That means that we have 10 people that haven't done it. If you haven't done it, go there and answer. You see? So let me just go back to content. Now, this is the first week, okay? From Monday on, we're gonna have another week and you're gonna see it over there. So whenever you go here, you have to click on the week and it's going to open whatever we have on the week. And that's how we are going to be working week by week. So we organize everything and you don't get lost. If there is something that you say, I haven't seen this, I don't know where it is, I'm gonna tell you, go to week such and such, and you're gonna find it there. And that's it. That's how we're gonna do it. Now, if you wanna ask questions, whenever you wanna ask questions, you can raise your hand on Zoom. You can put your hands up on Zoom. If you don't know how to do it, you can do it the following way. If you are in the computer, you're gonna take how you call that? I don't know the name of it in English. The pointer, right? You take the pointer, which is your mouse, you put it on top of your name and you click on more. When you click on more, it's gonna let you raise hand. If you are in the smartphone, I don't know, I forgot about that. You should know. I'm just kidding. Right. If anyone knows, can share it here because I don't know. Zoom is changing on the mobile version all the time. So that's it. I'm going to be quiet now. If you have a question, you can ask and I'm going to answer.
Teacher here.
No,
Go on.
Okay, teacher, I want you to repeat something. So when you have the Excel document open, I had a problem right here. The power has gone at that time. So I would like you to repeat that again. You were saying that you're gonna put the qualification for everybody, but just in case something happen, like if we get sick or we have something, we have to let you know. May you explain that because I didn't hear what you said.
Oh no, what I mean is that besides the exams, we are going to be doing some homeworks that you have to upload them to the platform. Now,
this is for the 30 points we're missing.
Which one?
This is for the 30 points we're missing because you say 3 exams of. Okay.
Right. So for those homeworks are gonna cover the 30 points. So what it could be 30, it could be 35. You know, it's gonna depend. But as we're working week by week, if I'm going to give you 1 week to do a homework, if you don't do it, you lose the points and you cannot get them back because I'm giving you 7 days for you to do it. Now, there could be an exception just in case if you have like an accident or if you get sick, you know, a valid excuse so I can give you the chance to give me the homework out of time. That's what I mean.
Okay. It's just.
Right.
in another thing, teacher, I think that everything is clear because we are already using to work with the system.
Right.
So I think there's no problem with that.
Very good. Very good. So only Majovanex and Jeremy are the ones who wanted to talk. Is there any other person that might have a question? Paul, Misael, Lauren, Edward, Belkis, Angela, Annabelle, and so
I'm here. What's happening?
So you understand everything?
Yeah.
Yes.
Very good. I like
Yeah.
I like that. Well, so we're gonna have a great time in this subject. Well, I have to tell you one thing that I want to tell you from the beginning. Okay, let's say if today I leave a homework, today is the 15th, and you have until the 20th to deliver the homework, okay? It doesn't mean that you have to wait until the 20th. You can do it before. You can do it the same day. You can do it 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You have all those days to do it. Now, if you did it today, or if you do it tomorrow, don't ask me if I corrected the homework because it doesn't work that way. You have to wait until the 20th that everybody delivers the homework. Then I'm gonna take my time, maybe 1 day or 2 days to correct them. And then you can see how many points you got. But I don't work like Majovanex did it. I have to correct it right away. Edward did it. I have to correct it right away. No, it doesn't work like that. I have to get everybody's work. And when you finish, then I correct everybody at the same time. And if you have a question, I can answer because I don't work only for this subject and I don't work specifically only for you. I work for everybody. And this is the only way that we can keep the work organized. Do you have a question?
Oh my God, teacher.
Yes, Edward. All right, I see you have no questions. Look, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to upload the book that we are going to use, and maybe from tomorrow on, I'm going to upload the first questionnaire for you. The book that we are going to use, let me show you the content. This is the content of the book. Don't worry that I'm going to upload it in the first week, and I'm going to specify right there. This is the book for the subject. Okay, as you can see here, what I was telling you is the following. We're going to talk about what language is, right? We're going to see language as a system, language signs, etc., etc. That's chapter 1 only. Okay, so we're going to talk about language in general, as you can see, right? So we're going to talk about language as human, language as conventional. We're going to discover what that means, language as communication, all that. And then we're going to move to chapter 2. And there we're going to start with English. So the sounds of current English, we're going to go there. Then we're going to continue to letters and sounds. Okay, a brief history of writing. And then we're going to move on in the following weeks. Hold on, give me a second. Then we start in deep with English in chapter 4. We're going to see the backgrounds of English, the origin of English. Where is it that English come from? Who were the first people who spoke English? What was the name of the first English that it emerged? And we're going to continue like that, you know, with the other English, Old English, period, Modern English, etc., etc. And that's it.
Teacher,
Yes.
the homework that you're gonna put today, we're gonna complete it with that book, or we can investigate it in internet.
Oh, don't worry. All the homeworks that I'm going to leave, you're gonna find the answers in the book.
Okay.
Worry
Thank you.
about looking for extra information.
Well,
If you want to look
send
for
us
extra,
that
you
book.
can do it.
Teacher,
Okay.
are
Yes.
we gonna share this book in the PDF documents, or we have to print it?
Oh no, you can work. You don't have to print anything, you know, so you don't have to spend money. So I'm gonna share it there in the platform in the PDF format. So you download it, and
That's
then you
okay.
work with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is only one subject that you need to. I'm thinking about it. I don't want anybody to spend money. You know. Yeah. And that's it. Let me know if you have a question now. If not, then we're gonna finish the meeting. Today, remember, the meetings that we're gonna have are gonna be about 1 hour. So today we finished before because because this is the first day, you know. So that's
Okie dokie.
all right. So I will see you then. Make sure you keep checking the platform.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
All right. See you then.
Gracias.
Bye.
Bye.
See you.
Thank-
Bye bye.
Sí.
Hermano Jeremy.
Dímelo, bye. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien, bien.